people? Glen here. Welcome back to Glen's Reviews from Mistress Peace Theater, where we talk about anything horror related. Today, we have a very special Valentine's Day edition of Glen's Reviews that the Mistress asked me to make just for her. Now, I f***ing hate Valentine's Day. The love of my life left me back in May of 2019, and it kind of blackened and killed my heart to a degree. And left me a bitter, hollow shell of a man. But that doesn't mean we can't have some fun, right? And today, I'm here to tell you that I've been in an abusive relationship with this f***ing thing. Ghosts and Goblins for the NES. 1985, Capcom released this thing on that classic gray box to rape us all in the ass. Anyway, this is a very fun game, but a very punishing game and a very demanding game. It's the classic story about a knight named Arthur. He's off on a mission to save the Princess Prin, his girlfriend, and the game even opens up with them naked in a cemetery. And then this demon named Astaroth comes around to steal Prin and kidnap her and do God knows what to her. Let's go to the gameplay, shall we?
Well, from being naked in a cemetery to killing zombies, ghosts, and demons on a quest to save your woman. And you got 6 levels to get through before you even get there. Doesn't look that bad, right? Well, extreme, brutal difficulty makes up for the brief looking length. Let's look at the basics. This game is very punishing. You get 2 hits. First hit, you lose your armor. Second, you lose your life. The only fair thing about this game is you get unlimited continue, so you don't have to completely start all over if you lose all your lives. You're at a constant run, which is nice, but jumping is where it becomes frustrating. Whichever direction you jump in, you better make damn sure it's the direction you really want to go in. There's no mid-air steering in this game like Super Mario Brothers, and your method of attack are projectiles. First weapon you get in the game is the lance. It's not bad. The second weapon you'll come across is the flame weapon, which is just downright terrible. You can only fire 2 shots at a time, and you have to wait for the flame to go down before you can fire anymore. It's virtually useless. You'll come across the knife, which is the ideal weapon, which I'll get to. The axe, which just sucks as much as the flame does. It's worthless. And then there's the shield, which I actually like to a degree. You don't get the shield until level 5, and you'll need it to beat the game. If you don't have it until the last boss, you'll get knocked back to level 5, where you'll have to repeat this whole onslaught. The shield is short range, but actually works pretty good. There's more of a damage level to it. Each weapon in the game does about the same amount of damage, except for the shield, of course, which does a little bit more. But your ability to take out enemies solely relies on the rate you can fire each weapon, which is why you want the knife. The knife is the weapon you can fire the quickest in the whole game. Each level gets harder and harder and tests your tolerance and nerves. Level 1 is the easiest, with just mainly zombies and ghosts to kill, a demon guy who's one of the many enemies with an ungodly, unavoidable attack pattern, and the level boss, which is a unit. I think I'll just call him Big Brady instead. Level 2, you start off jumping away from flying shit on the Ice Palace, then painstakingly doing your damnedest to avoid birds while shooting a billion projectiles at ogres to progress until you have to fight 2 Big Bradys. Level 3 is an overly irritating cave full of overly irritating demons. Expect to die a lot and eventually get hemorrhoids from clenching your ass. The end boss isn't even nearly as bad as what you just went through on the way. Just a dragon head that flies around and shoots shit. Level 4 is full of annoying moving platforms that you have to get lucky to land on until you reach the bridge full of magical, inviting shitheads. And the end boss is just another dragon. Level 5 is a big castle thing full of annoying zombies that pop out of the ground. Annoying taquito ghosts. Yes, they look like that, Mexican food, the meat inside a tortilla. Taquitos. They look like that. And they make that annoying squealing sound. Before you face off against a Satan. Yes, a Satan, implying there's more Satans. Hell of a game. Massive, pun intended. Level 6 is a big endurance show that'll make you question your sanity. It's full of every awful thing in the game. Pop-up skeletons, ogres, demons, dragons, and Big Bradys right before you face off against 2 Satans. Double your pain, double your suffering. Then we come to level 7. You face off against Astaroth, one-on-one. You'd better have the shield too, which I don't in this video, but you kick his ass, you get your woman, and it's game over, right? Well, now, foolish for us to all think so, because the room was an illusion and trap devised by Satan. So you'll be sent back to stage 1 to go ahead dauntlessly and make rapid progress.
Yes, you heard that right. You beat the game once, you didn't really beat the game. Okay? You have to go through the whole thing a second time. Let's get real here. I work 10-hour days at a factory. I don't have a million hours to sit and play games, right? Thing is, I'm a busy man, alright? So, I cheated, okay? Simple as that, I cheated. But I had to show you the end of the game.
Well, holy shit, or in this case, unholy shit. Yep, you have to re-experience every awful thing we looked at all over again in order to actually beat the game and get the real ending. Being the wise and courageous knights we are, we feel strong swelling in our bodies. Return to starting point and challenge again. Nah, that's alright. I'm gonna go take a decade-long vacation from this. Well, the graphics, gameplay, they're not the best or the worst on the NES. The controls are a bit stiff, and the visuals and audio leave a bit to be desired. You could compare this game to Castlevania, which is an 8-bit masterpiece on every level, but this one draws you in mainly for its challenge factor.
Well, that end screen, nothing short of poetry. Now, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Ghosts and Goblins, a very classic game. I recommend picking it up if you got a NES. Once again, I'd like to thank Mistress Malicious for having me on her fine program and inviting me on for a Valentine's Day special, even though I can't like Valentine's Day really anymore. But you guys can. If, guys out there, if you got a wife or a girlfriend yet, make sure you tell them every day how much you appreciate them and how much you love them. Go buy them some chocolates. Go buy them some flowers. You women out there, you got a good guy that takes care of you, that loves the shit out of you, show him you love him. Stay with him. Anyway, guys, I gotta get going. Hope you enjoyed the masochism that I just put on for you guys. I sacrificed myself for all of you, for your entertainment. I love you guys. If you want to see more of my videos, go to youtube.com/GlenLentz, Mistress Peace Theater. We'll be right back.